Okay, so there's this church down the road, and on the sign it says Christ-centered worship. So there's a lot of churches, a huge amount of churches now that say something like that. Christ-centered worship. Jesus is Lord. It's all their worship and all their everything is focused on and centered on Jesus Christ. There's the apostasy of the church, because they're worshiping the Antichrist, and they have been for years, for a long time. Everyone, like all the Christians, are deceived. So when they look for a church to go to, like the pastors are scattering the sheep, right? They're prophesied to be doing this, scattering the sheep wander from hill to hill. So when the Christians see this, oh good, Christ-centered, this church is Christ-centered. And, they see, like, you see people post on Facebook and all these places about Jesus. It's all about Jesus. There's your apostasy. Because Yeshua, for one thing, the Messiah's name's not Jesus, it's Yeshua. He came in his Father's name, right? And he said that he came in his Father's name. You did not receive him. This is John 5:42 and 43. If another comes in his own name, him you're going to receive. Because the reason is you don't have the love of God in you, which means you don't keep the 10 commandments. This is the love of God, that we keep the commandments. And his commandments are not grievous, right? So if you're not keeping the 10 commandments, you're going to receive the Antichrist. You're going to be deceived. It's not like he didn't say you might possibly receive this other guy, Jesus. No, he said you will receive him. Okay? And that's what the church has done. And it's, even Yeshua said, good master, what must I do to be saved? And Yeshua said, why callest thou me good? There's none good but one, that is God. And he said, like when he was being tempted by Satan, you shall worship God, and him only shalt thou serve. Don't worship anybody else. Worship Jehovah only. So Yeshua is not God. He is the Son of God, and he never intended for anybody to worship him. But the church has got the name of Baal, Jesus, because they didn't receive the love of the truth, and they begin given over to their strong delusion. So they're worshiping this Jesus guy. They're worshiping Christmas Jesus guy, whose name is the name of Baal, and he's the Antichrist, because they're worshiping, he's sitting in everyone's temple, okay? Because the temple, we're the temple. You are the temple of Jehovah. You're supposed to be the temple of God. So Yeshua he never wanted to be God. He is not God. He's the Son of God. He's the one that we come to Jehovah through. We come to the Father through the Son. Okay? When you come to Jesus and you invite Jesus into your temple, you're never getting to the Father, because you can't get there through him. So everyone is worshiping him as God. But he's the one, the lawless one, that came in his own name. And that's the one that everybody is worshiping. So there's the apostasy of the church. Jesus Christ, the lawless one.